Jokic, the big man. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Z out there with Robert Covington, and it's White in at the point. Passes to Harden, outside Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
Now here's Murray. It's not going to go for him. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And, you know, the Beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I've got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
Jokic finds Murray. Off target from three-point range. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And stolen by Harris. A floater. It's tipped. Harden left side. Took him no time at all on that one. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
Jokic with it. Now guarded by Z. Shoots a fader. And it's Jokic missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. A self-described country boy from the town of Samba, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
And Millsap slams it in.
Jokic doing a nice job consistently finding the open man.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Millsap against Covington, and he jams it with authority.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Harris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Got to be careful how you defend Harris now because he's really good at drawing fouls.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Manuel House comes in for Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Kobe White. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Barton. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And you know what was most impressive? They played to their standards in that one and got a comfortable win.
You always love to see that, guys. I mean, the team playing to their standard, not playing down to the level of the competition.
That's tipped. Jokic with the steal. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
The pass to Z. Back to Rivers. Houston moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Green takes the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Bost. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Inside. Here's Green, and Grant sends it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bost. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Rivers. 15 seconds left to play in the first. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Rivers. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Only 5 on the floor. Here's Murray. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Porter in at the 3. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jokic. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Thunder had a difficult game. He added a few points, and he was a force on the boards with 10 rebounds. He had a really tough time shooting the basketball. For him, it seemed like the rim had a lid on it. We'll see if the lid's been lifted here tonight.
Thank you, David. Great job. And, you know, even the best players have weak games, guys. And I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, you know, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
That is the question, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
The Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in. The Rockets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now, here's Porter. 17 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
To the wing on the left. To the paint. It's tipped. Millsap with the steal. It's tipped. Outside Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly the last possession. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Robert Covington out there with Z, and it's White in at the 1. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Murray surveying the D. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Harden outside. Z. Jokic defending. Houston moving it around. Here's Z. That one, no good. And it's Denver the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Now Porter, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. 5 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Porter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got 11.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter. He's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
Here's Post. Rebounded by Z. Z's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harden draws the double. It's Rivers on the wing. He's got 5. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, then you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous night so far for him.
Pass to Murray. Will it go? And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 13 points for Jamal Murray. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Now here's Rivers. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The three from Harden. Houston gets it back. The shot's good from Z. 6 points for him.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets headed to the bench with a 7-point.
Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along this fourth and final quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. White, bounce pass. To the middle. Shot's good from Z. That's now 8 points for Z.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Jokic passes to Barton. That one goes in.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
To the inside. Z. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Gary Harris comes in for Will Barton. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, he got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Well, he's a fighter now, and he's physical, so he'll battle you inside, and Millsap's going to take it right at you. He really forces your hand when you're defending it.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 7. White the pass to Z. Feeds it to Covington. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jokic, here's Porter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's 8 points for Michael Porter.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Harden draws the double. White up top. Inside. Z. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot. Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Passes it to Z. Out to White. A 3-ball. Houston with a new 14. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
To the inside. And it's Jokic missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Count the basket. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Murray against Harden. Jokic passes to Harris. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hey, even when you're not Gary Harris around, he powers these shots in.
That's good from Harris. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harden against Harris. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
This was a bounce-back game for him. He was very shaky in his previous outing, so give him credit for being able to turn it around so quickly.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
White with it. Now the pass to Harden. Houston moving it around. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Harris passes to Jokic. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 2. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
The Nuggets now on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Porter can't tie it up as that one's no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie. You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost.